Sagittarius. This is your November 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We're starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading. I'm also going to clarify these cards with some tarot and astrology cards as well. After that, we're tuning into the love part of the reading. And lastly, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Sagittarius. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Hierophant card from a beautiful Sapient Medicine channel. They have launched this just recently. I'm lucky to have one. We also have the card of confidence. And I said the word lucky, and now I see these, although they're not for, I feel you're going to be lucky in the month of November. We also have the card of Neptune. And Neptune is currently transiting your 4th house. And we have the card of expression with Flower Agate and Throat Chakra. Okay, let's start with Neptune, who is transiting your 4th house. It's gonna be in a tense conversation with Mars for the most of the November month, because Mars is going retrograde, as we discussed the last day of October. Mars has started his journey backwards from our point of view. And I believe this is about maybe releasing some old structures here, because we have the Hierophant card, and I feel it kind of like Mars, since it's all red, and we have this conversation of what you truly believe to be true and what you have learned to be true as you were growing up. Okay, we have Neptune transiting your 4th house. That's your roots, that's where you came from. We also have Jupiter there, who's going to make this a bit easier process. But I think now in the month of November, you're going to kind of root out some old limiting beliefs that you kind of grew up with and considered normal, and that was your way of living. So maybe somebody else will actually trigger you to do this, because Mars is transiting your 7th house, and that's one-on-one relationships, perhaps your partner. So for those of you who are married, this might manifest in some kind of tension between your marriage partner and also the people that you grew up with, whether it be your family, whether it would be some neighbors or cousins, whoever. Just somebody, for your whole life, let's put it that way. So the way to deal with that is to be really self-expressive, to speak your truth, and to do everything with confidence. Okay, so you need to kind of believe you're able to handle whatever life throws your way, and go with that confidence about it. Okay, so also if there were some religious factors that you grew up with and you kind of need to dissolve in the month of November, you're probably called to do so by either something that you hear or the way you self-express will kind of trigger somebody to kind of ask you, what is your really belief system, what is your religion, and you're asked to actually reply your truth with confidence, really, because throat chakra can be blocked when you're telling lies, when you're being people pleaser or whatever. It kind of blocks your throat chakra. It blocks your self-expression. You are your own person. You're not here to please anybody and to accommodate anybody, and you're not doing anybody a favor by doing that, because you're kind of limiting your self-expression. You're limiting whatever you believe is true, and you know, people don't want you to be their pet in a sort of way. I mean, I know you know that, Sagittarius, but sometimes if we grew up with this sense of needing to please others in order to feel loved or respected or whatever, the time has come that something's going to shackle that belief system, definitely in the month of November for some of you. Okay, because first and foremost, you kind of need to please yourself. You need to be happy to make anybody else happy. If your if your cup is half empty, you know, you can't offer nobody a full cup because it's half empty. It kind of goes down to the simple way of viewing stuff in the month of November. You fill your own cup and then you can share with others. Okay, that's kind of the main message here that I'm getting for you. Okay, also for those of you who are getting a new job, it might be that your family disagrees in the month of November. Perhaps you have some kind of opportunity to go overseas or to go to a different country here with Neptune. It's ruling overseas, you know, and some country far away. And it might be even just online. I mean, here with the expression. But yeah, your family might not agree on changing that you change your location of living for this, or they just might be scared. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. But changing of job, it could be a team for some of you, because we have the lunar eclipse happening in your 6th house, and that's a full moon lunar eclipse with the North Node. So it's kind of completing of a cycle here. And with Uranus, it might indicate the sudden change in your daily routines, daily lifestyles. This could be also helpful for those of you who are trying to quit some old habit. Okay, that was quick. Okay. I mean, for those of you who are unhappy where you are at the moment here with the 4 of Cups, you're definitely considering changing something, and it might actually happen really abruptly and suddenly, and I don't know where. It might be even related to a partner. Maybe you meet someone new in a totally different country, and you want to move and change everything for this person. Of course, it's not going to happen instantly. These 2 of Cups here are in reverse, but it might be something that you consider in the month of November. Okay, so that's a very, I mean, this is a general reading, guys. Take it as it resonates. This is probably a message for just a few of you over there about meeting somebody overseas and something like that. We also have the card of Scorpio, which is your 12th house here. And 12th house is, again, house of Neptune, house of unconscious here. And we have South Node, the past. South Node is currently also in your 12th house, funny enough. Because South Node is at the moment in Scorpio, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit now. Okay, yeah, there might be some opposition here. I was sensing this from the beginning. There is gonna be some kind of confrontation, a conflict relating to your job, or you know, it might be even with your boss for some of you. Okay, for some of you, you're kind of destined to move on from some job, and it's because it's kind of holding you back with the South Node. South Node is like, you know, thing that we need to let go in order that we grow. Okay, and with Venus here, I feel that you know, abundance is waiting for you. That abundance is really waiting for. Look how abundant this card looks. Okay, and Venus is currently transiting Scorpio as we speak, but it's going to move into your sign, dear Sagittarius, and you're going to have it for like other half of the month in your sign. So if you want to do any like beautifying yourself when Venus moves into your sign, so from mid November onwards, it's a nice time for you to beautify yourself. Maybe change the color of your hair, maybe consider like a new lifestyle choices that could make you beautiful. Maybe just eating more healthy, something to purify your skin, you know, maybe fasting. It might be just changing your color, hair color, or maybe trying to change your wardrobe into more classic, into more elegant, and into more feminine kind of expression. Look at all these flowers here, very feminine style. It might suit you, and will definitely suit you anytime. But you actually might feel inspired in the month of November to actually change something about your beauty. I do, however, recommend to not go with any needles stuff, because Mars is retrograde. So maybe if you're planning to have a new tattoo in the month of November, I would reschedule to mid of January, actually, until Mars goes direct. You know, Mars is anything with needles. So for any of you who are looking to improve your beauty, and the thing is involving knives or needles, it might leave like a scar or something, you know, I would just not go with it. Maybe reschedule if you have an opportunity to do so, because this is also kind of looking like knives. If you have some kind of surgery that is not possible to postpone, then just be mindful that you're probably going to have to repeat the process, you know. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you made something on your tooth, and Mars goes retrograde, and you have to redo it again, you know, and stuff like that. Or those things might come into focus, something that you did before, and now you have to redo it again. Okay, so just try to postpone it to like mid-January for some of you. Okay, and investigate a good company if you're planning to do any kind of medical procedures here, Scorpio here. Investigate. And if you had some past negative experiences with something, I would go full circle and close that and go into the new chapter here, even though you might meet some opposition. Okay, all right. So this message feels kind of scattered to me, and I'll just look at your astrology charts for just one moment. So yeah, eclipse, full moon in your 6th house. So yeah, if you want to change your routine in any kind of way, from 8th of November, you have a beautiful window to do so. I mean, even before you feel the energy accumulating. So this might be actually, you know, deciding to go and do something beautiful for yourself. Maybe just work out, maybe start to meditate for some of you. Anything that makes you really happy here, okay? And if you meet some opposition on the way to what truly makes you happy, you do you. You fight for yourself, okay? You need to do that. Nobody else can do it for you. They can help, but they can't if you're not doing it, okay? Okay, so interesting read, dear Sagittarius. All right, let's move on to the love part of the reading for you. Let's see what we have there. We have here the Sacred Scar. We also have Pluto. The Sacred Scar card always reminds me of Chiron. And Chiron is at the moment, or is it in the Aries again? So that's your 5th house. Okay, so Chiron's in transiting your 5th house. So yeah, you're probably healing from something. We also have here Sahasrara, which is actually the crown chakra. I can't spell this right, definitely. We also have spiritual connection. Our relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, for some of you, you might be meeting somebody from your past lives. You might be meeting a karmic partner. You might be meeting even your twin flame. For some of you. Okay. Pluto at the moment is in your 2nd house. So for some of you, you might be meeting somebody new at your job. For those of you who are in a relationship, be careful about power struggles around money. Okay, for some of you, it might be actually just like a scar, your ancestral scar that you're carrying from that you inherited basically from your parents, from your grandparents, or something from your past life. If you have any kind of financial issues, do not get into arguments and fights with your partner about it. Try to take the high road. Try to meditate. Try to connect with your higher self here and open your crown chakra for maybe more ways of how to make money. Maybe you can even make money with your partner. They look like very well connected here with their crown chakra. Okay, so if you are not married and you want to do so, I think Pluto is helping you kind of see your value, you know, and that you won't take anything, you know, at face value, and that you won't accept a relationship just to be with somebody. And that's, of course, a great thing. So Pluto, you know, might have brought you some difficult situation that will test your, you know, self-worth, and that will actually help you to heal this sacred scar, okay? Because a scar, what is actually a scar? A scar is an evidence that you have survived some kind of battle. A scar is evidence that you are strong and that you have ability to heal. So it's actually a proof that you're a warrior underneath it all, okay? And that you can heal. Pluto is all about healing and transformation, and he is wanting to transform your life, definitely. So we have some kind of spiritual connection coming your way, and it might be a really passionate one. I mean, if you meet somebody and here we have like prominent Pluto coming through, this person might be really wealthy as well. They might really have power and money as well. So that's for some of you. Or they might be really a badass in the spiritual world, you know, because we have here crown chakra as well with this. All right, let's get some tarot to see what's really going on. These are just like overall energies, but let's connect the dots. So as I shuffle, guys, I would like to invite you that you please comment down below how you resonate with the reading. And if you have any desires for pick a cards, we started to upload my pick a card readings now, and you can check those. And you can also tell me what kind of videos would you like me to create for you, those pick a cards. So we have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Cups upright, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, a powerful shift for you is happening in the month of November here. I'm seeing this with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. You're actually finally leaving something behind that was kind of holding you back for quite some time, or just keeping you stuck in one place and unable to move forward. Because like from all of these cups here, from all of these choices, you know, there's one that's red. So there's somebody that you were kind of hooked on for quite some time, and you were unable to move on and make some kind of other choice. But now this is coming in reverse. So I kind of feel that, you know, that one person that has kind of entangled you in their life, in their being, that you weren't kind of ready to let go of. I think you're finally ready to get let go of in the month of November here, okay? Okay, you're finally ready to take that key, unlock the door, and get out of there. And that's going to make you really, really, really happy with the 9 of Cups here, okay? I'm feeling this energy of you being set free in a beautiful way. And again, we have a card of Venus. And it fell right on this one. So, yeah. Venus is a card of love and joy. So I think that's what you're attracting now, since you kind of healed. You know, your sacred scar here is kind of shining. It's done with. So you actually healed from something that has been going on for quite some time, even a few lifetimes, maybe 8 years or so for some of you. We also have, again, card of Scorpio investigate. Maybe this person was a Scorpio. Solar flares active. Yes, you're finally letting go, and you're finally allowing yourself to be active, okay? But of course, before that, you're going to do the review, the retrograde. And let's see, Mars is going retrograde as well in your 8th house. So if you are married, if you are coupled with your person, just be mindful, because Mars in the 7th house can also bring some things that you have kind of left under the rug. You kind of left under the carpet, and now with the Scorpio energy here, I feel this is going to get like out. So anything that you kind of avoided to discuss is coming on a menu in the month of November. It's coming to be dissolved. Mars is going retrograde in your 7th house of one-on-one relationship and partnership. So that's, if you're married, that's definitely something to be mindful of. And also, you know, it's going to be active, you know. I would advise you that you use the energy of Mars also for some other things, especially if you haven't been sexually active with your partner for a while and you've been married. Mars is energy that can actually give you just that. So instead of dispersing his energy on fighting, he can actually be used productively. You can actually, either do something together, like clean the house. Here everything looks empty. Maybe you can paint the house or do something for the home. It's important that you use Mars energy together, because what happens if you don't? It happens that you can argue, that you can really like nitpick everything that you have left under the carpet over the years, and now it's coming for review. Okay, so it's very, very important to use the Mars energy wisely. Okay. And again, just be mindful of the fights, you know, that might come from, you know, because of the way you grew up or where you grew up, and maybe you want to go home or something, and it's not what you have planned with your person. Okay, so the advice would be here to focus on joy, to focus on happiness, and to actually use the Mars retrograde onto actually doing something, taking action, activate, do anything that you have been kind of postponing to do. I'm glad here to see this. It reminds me of the shape. So yeah, the Hierophant. I mean, stand firm in your beliefs if that's what you really believe, but do not let Mars here, you know, takes it too far. Just you know, focus on what makes you happy. Focus on making things beautiful, and focus on using the energy. Because if you don't use it, then it's kind of turns into arguments. So maybe start a sport, doing sport with your partner, anything Mars related. You know, you can run in the morning, you can do stuff in the bedroom, something you haven't tried before, or something like that along those lines. All right, so all right, dear Sagittarius, I'm wishing you good luck with utilizing all this energy to the best of your abilities. After all, that's why these readings are here for. And I'll move on to the last part of the reading, which is answering a specific question of yours. So please try to focus on one question only, so that we have a direct answer that I'm going to read for you from the book. I love this deck, guys. That was really fast. Thank you. So we have here the Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. There you go. Beautiful card. 43. 43. There we go. You see clearly now. Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly, and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged, and you are receiving messages from all directions. Owl Spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you're sensing, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, dear Sagittarius. Please comment down below. Let me know how you feel, what you think. How do you resonate with the reading? Do you find it helpful? Is there anything you want to change? And if you have any ideas for the pick a card readings that we started to upload, please comment down below if you have any kind of demands, and I'll look through and hopefully surprise you with the reading that you want. You can also look at the videos that I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you, wonderful Sagittarius. Have a beautiful November, and I'll see you in December. And happy birthday for you all who are having a bit earlier birthday. Oh, so I'll just remind you, if your birthday is in November, that you celebrate accordingly. Your birthday is your personal restart, your happy new year. That's when the sun comes to the same position where it is in your chart. So it's like energizing you for the next year to come. So that's why it's important to have a beautiful birthday, to do something nice for yourself, celebrate with your friends, celebrate alone, celebrate anyway, make a wish, make a cake, blow that candle, and have fun, enjoy.